Most people believe wealth looks loud. Fast cars, huge mansions, designer clothes, gold watches. That's what social media shows you every single day. But here's something strange. The richer someone actually is, the less they seem to care about showing it. In fact, many of the richest people on Earth live lives that would shock you. Not because they can't afford luxury, but because they actively avoid it. And once you understand why, you'll never look at money the same way again. Let me ask you something. If you suddenly became a billionaire tomorrow, what's the first thing you'd buy? A supercar? A mansion? A watch worth more than a house? Most people would. And that's exactly why most people never become wealthy. Because the way rich people use money is completely different. For most people, money is the goal. For billionaires, money is just the fuel. Take Elon Musk. At one point, he was the richest man on Earth. Yet instead of living in a massive mansion, he chose to live in a tiny, simple home. No luxury estate, no gold-plated lifestyle. Why? Because in his words, possessions were a distraction. To Elon Musk, money isn't for comfort, it's for building the future. Rockets, electric cars, artificial intelligence. Spending millions on luxury items doesn't excite him, it slows him down. And that reveals the first big truth. Billionaires prioritize impact over consumption. Most people consume first and think later. Rich people think first and consume last. When a billionaire looks at money, they don't ask, "What can I buy?" They ask, "What can I build?" Luxury items don't multiply, they don't scale, they don't change the world. Businesses do, investments do, ideas do. That's why billionaires often feel uncomfortable wasting money on things that don't grow. Now let's talk about something even more valuable than money: time. To most people, money is scarce and time feels unlimited. To billionaires, it's the opposite. Money can be replaced, time can't. Think about luxury again. Owning expensive things isn't just about buying them, it's about maintaining them. Luxury cars need servicing, mansions need staff, jewelry needs security. Every expensive item adds mental responsibility, and billionaires hate that. Because every minute spent managing stuff is a minute stolen from thinking, creating, and leading. Warren Buffett understands this better than almost anyone alive. Despite being worth over $100 billion, he still lives in the same modest house he bought in 1958. That house already works. It's quiet, it's familiar, it doesn't demand attention. To him, upgrading would add stress, not happiness. Which leads to a powerful insight. Rich people don't upgrade unless it solves a problem. Most people upgrade to impress. Billionaires only upgrade when something becomes inefficient. If it works, it stays. If it doesn't, it goes. That mindset alone separates wealth builders from wealth chasers. Now let's talk about something most people underestimate: decision fatigue. Your brain has limited energy. Every decision drains it. What to wear, what to eat, what to drive. Now imagine running companies worth hundreds of billions of dollars. You don't want to waste brain power choosing outfits. That's why Mark Zuckerberg wears the same gray shirt or hoodie almost every day. Not because he lacks taste, but because he values mental clarity more than appearance. Steve Jobs did the same thing. So did Einstein. Simplifying life protects mental energy, and mental energy creates leverage. Here's another uncomfortable truth. Wealth is quiet. Status is loud. People who need to prove something usually don't have it. People who have it don't need to prove anything. Flashy spending often signals insecurity. Quiet living signals confidence. When someone is truly wealthy, validation becomes irrelevant. They don't dress to impress strangers. They don't buy things to feel important. They already know their worth. That's why many billionaires dress simply, drive normal cars, and avoid attention. Which brings us to maintenance minimalism. Every possession you own asks something from you. your time, your money, your attention. The more you own, the more scattered your focus becomes. Rich people understand this deeply. They want fewer things, but better ones. That's why Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA, drove a 10-year-old Volvo and flew economy class, not because he was cheap, but because he hated waste. Waste of money, waste of time, waste of energy. And there's another reason billionaires avoid flashy lifestyles: safety. Wealth attracts attention. Attention attracts problems. Robbery, scams, fake friends, lawsuits. By living quietly, billionaires reduce risk. They become harder to target. They move under the radar. This lifestyle even has a name: stealth wealth. Stealth wealth is about owning quality without advertising it. No logos, no flexing, no noise. Just craftsmanship. Clothes that last decades, cars that never break down, homes that feel calm. This is luxury without attention, and ironically, it's the most expensive kind. Now here's the biggest lesson of all. The habits that create wealth are the same habits that protect it. Discipline, delayed gratification, long-term thinking. Those habits don't disappear once someone gets rich. They become permanent. That's why many lottery winners lose everything. They gain money, but not the mindset. Billionaires gain both. They don't chase pleasure, they design systems. They don't react emotionally, they think decades ahead. At the highest level, wealth isn't about money anymore. It's about control. Control over time, control over focus, control over life. And once someone reaches that level, luxury becomes optional, silence becomes valuable, freedom becomes the real reward. So next time you see someone online flexing expensive things, remember this: the richest people on earth often live the simplest lives, because when you truly understand wealth, you stop trying to show it. If you found value in the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for amazing content like this. Keep learning, because knowledge is power.